Hello everyone, I'm here to show you the Xbox 360 Vision Cam, or the Xbox Vision Cam, that's how you call it. This is a web camera for the 360, and this is how it looks. Very small. Just to give you a perspective, here's an Atari Jaguar cartridge. It's basically similar size like a Sega Genesis. And let me put this up just a little, and you can get a perspective how big it is. And let me there it goes. So it's pretty small, and the capture resolution on this is actually really decent. And then again, this is for a high definition system, so it needs to do decent video qualities, and it actually does. I will do another video basically demonstrating how it looks when you're using it on the 360, but I'm just showing the camera right now. Now when it turns on, you got this ring in the back that lights up, just letting you know that it's on, and that only turns on when you're actually using it. And this thing here turns so you can adjust the focus. It moves up and down like that. The bottom here is rubberized, so it kind of sticks and stays in place. And the cord, you get a lot of cord, and of course it just plugs in the USB. Now there is a downside with this, is that there's no microphone on this thing. I don't see anywhere where there's a microphone. And if you saw my unboxing of the You're in the Movies, this is what it's bundled with, and it's only 15 bucks. But you can buy these by itself for 40, and for basically the same price you can get the PlayStation 3 version, and not only it does a decent job of video recording, it also has a microphone on the top. And this just seems kind of cheap compared to it. Now there are games on the 360 that uses this. Not only You're in the Movies, but there are some downloadable games that actually takes advantage of this. Basically how on the PlayStation 2, where you had those iToy games, this is basically a similar way. And yeah, I mean, there's not much else to talk about this. And yeah, so is it worth getting? You know what, I'm not really sure, because I didn't really use this enough yet, and for 40 bucks it seems kind of excessive to me. But if you find these for under 20 bucks with the game, if you're going to use it a couple times, it might be worth it. But you can play like Uno, and you can have the picture shown at your face, even though I heard that people were just pointing these things at their penises. So that, I'm not really into those things. And what's another cool thing about these things is that games like Burnout Paradise uses the camera, and every time you crash, it'll actually take a snapshot of your reaction. So that's actually really cool there. I have the PS3 version, so I'll have to get a camera for that soon. But yeah, other than that, yeah, video quality is pretty good, and the only real negative on this is that there's no microphone on it. And the reason why I wish these had microphones on them is the fact that I won't have to use a headset I'm not a fan of headsets. And, you know, I have the Wii Speak on the Wii, and, you know, I use a PS3 headset, but, you know, if I had the PS3 camera with the microphones on them, you know, I would be using that instead of a headset. So that's really the biggest downfall with this thing, is that there's no microphone. But to me, this is just a personal preference. So it might not matter too much to you, but I figure I just mention that for people that are looking into these things. So that's pretty much it, and have a good one.